I'm going to start a new game tonight. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's an older game. It's been in my library for a long time. But I've never finished it. I've seen a few videos on it, and I've played it a little bit myself over the years, but never finished it, and I've never seen a full playthrough, so I've still got a lot to experience with this, and, well, the reason I've never finished it is probably because it stops being fun after a while and just kind of bothers me, but I guess I'm going to try to work through that and enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy experiencing that with me. So on that note, let's start a new game. We're going to go in normal mode. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this. I got this shortly after I discovered the author Clive Barker. This game kind of reminded me of him, so...
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. So apparently we're having trouble. Well, the name Amnesia would kind of indicate that. But our name is Daniel. That much we know. And let's see, we're in some kind of... I'm going to say some kind of rundown old castle or manor house. No, the stonework makes me think it's a castle. All right. Looks like we're probably in Central or Eastern Europe somewhere. Okay, so there's a door. This field of view moving around really messes with me. What's this? Tinderbox. Oh yeah, that's for lighting candles. And I can throw a chair. And it's raining. Okay, are these flower petals or... Yeah, those are flower petals, I'm pretty sure. And pink hair dye. Flower petals and pink hair dye. So I could use my tinderbox to light the candle, but it's pretty bright. What was that? More pink goo. Okay, nothing in here. Hallway's caved in. Okay. Apparently I'm freaking out walking down this hallway. Well, I can... Oh. I can pick up this and chuck it. I can grab the helmet. What's the purpose of that? And chuck it at the door. Can I leave? I guess touching the door freaks me out. This looks like some kind of Prussian or Austro-Hungarian. So I'm sticking to the belief that we're in Central Europe here. Okay, so a gust of wind just opened a door. What's this? Oh, it's just a coat hook. I can hide in here. No, so I have to hold the door shut? Oh, there we go. More pink goo. I suppose it blew the door open to tell me to go in there. So I guess I will go in there, but let me check these first. Let me grab this broomstick and fly out of here. Alright, Harry Potter time. Didn't work. I wish my guy could just stand up straight. Come on, Daniel. Just stand up straight. What's going on in here? Oh, another tinderbox. Okay. Can I set the chair on fire? No. Can I chuck a bottle of booze into the fire? Yes. So this must be the crest of the family that owns this place, or whatever, the royal crest. I don't understand the purpose of this room. It was just a tinderbox. I guess just to show us a feature of the game. I'm following this pink goo. Some nice artwork here, though. I wonder what that says. It's probably a family recipe for biscuits and gravy or something. Alright. Keep going forward. Oh no, that's a different... That looks like a religious crest or something. Okay, I'm hearing footsteps. The room is squeezing in on me. I'm starting to feel some anxiety. Oh, come on, Daniel. Keep it together, bud. Don't do this. Get up off the floor. Come on. I know it was scary, but you can't lay down. I don't know what this pink goo is supposed to be. There's a lot of it, though. There's another door opened. Oh, I can jump. Okay, this room's kind of dark, but I feel like there's going to be something in here. Oh, it's a suit of armor. Can you see that? That just came out of nowhere and scared me. Tinderbox. Pull your helmet off. Okay, if I'm in the dark too long, I think I freak out. So I have to get out of there. Do I have stats? I do. Well, no. I have a diary. Well, that was my notes, diaries, and mementos. I have nothing. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Well, okay, that's what I was doing. And that door opened itself, so kind of just crucifixion of Christ there. Ooh, a new shirt. I wonder if it has better stats. I don't see anything in this room. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. You know what? I'm just going to leave the room. There's nothing in there. I'm not going to waste a tinderbox. I think those things are more precious than gold. Okay, follow in the pink goo. It's just like Coachella. Follow the pink goo. And it leads to a door. The archives. Alright. Still following the goo. There's books on the ground here. Sounds like we're right next to the exterior of the building. I hear the rain. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay, it's dark now. Let me light one of these. So, I think a gust of wind just came through and blew everything out, and I freaked out like a little turd. Okay, well the goo goes that way, but I'm gonna check out this room. Seems like there might be something in here. Yeah, like my immediate and instant death. That's probably what's in here. Ah, tinderboxes. And a whole bunch of bugs and junk. Alright, Daniel, we're not enjoying this apparently. But I got 2 tinderboxes, so at least there's that. Little dogs are yelling. Okay, so the goo goes off in there. Let me just see what's over here. Games like this, I feel like they really reward you for full exploration. Okay, we're in some kind of an office or a study or something. More wind. That's a lot of wind. Oh, did that have a title on it? Okay, what is that noise? Okay. Well, why would you put a tinderbox in there? I don't know. Got a lantern. You've picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F or selecting it in the inventory. Okay, but I don't want to use it. I want to conserve that until I get to right here. Alright. I swear I should have... Oh, here's my inventory. Okay, so I have the lantern and it has very little oil in it. Now, is the building shaking or am I shaking? It's the building. This game, I will say, it does create a really nice atmosphere. It's got older graphics, but it's really it pulls you in. does a good job. Nothing hidden in there. Just looking to see if there's anything back here. Can I open that? No. Alright, let's keep following the pink goo. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to look at that table. What's this? Lantern oil?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so I don't remember anything except my name. I've left notes for myself. And I'm gonna go murder some old dude because I'm young. Alright. Is that blood or is that something else? Don't know. There's a lever on the wall there. I suppose I'll give that a pull. So that must have been a puzzle, and it said solving puzzles will restore sanity, so I'm guessing that little sigh was me getting some of my sanity back. Okay. This looks like some kind of main hall. It's really not very well kept, though. Is that dogs or wind? Wind, it's wind.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay, so this must be the Brennenburg Castle. And that must be Alexander, and there's something in here. And I'm gonna go kill that dude. It's probably gonna take me a long time to get there, though. Otherwise the game wouldn't be very fun, would it? Okay. Apparently I gave the door a rash. Did not see that coming. Okay, I'm probably supposed to go where those rose petals are. Most likely. But I'm gonna check out all the possibilities here. Because games like this tend to enjoy hiding things, secrets, in out-of-the-way places. Oh, okay, so I can go to the laboratory, did they say, or library? feel like I'm not supposed to be here yet, though. I'm going to go back. I'm going to check out the spot with the roses because I'm pretty sure that's where I was supposed to go. Where did that come from? Over here somewhere. Of course, how much of this is really happening and how much is just my demented sanity messing with me? Okay. The hallway has a rash too, so I can't get through there. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hands or tools. Well, what the heck is it and why is it there? Apparently we're not going to ask those questions. Okay, let's go upstairs. I think that's where the yelling was coming from. Alright, we're not going there. Wait. It won't budge. Probably because of the boards nailed to it. Hey, a tinderbox. Is that something else under there? Pyramid head? Wrong game. What's that? Another stairway? Where does that go? To another boarded up door. That won't budge. The archives. Okay, so I can go to the laboratory or the archives. Sorry, I keep looking over there instead of over here. My camera used to be over there. Okay, I'm in the archives. Everything here's in Latin, apparently. I believe that is Latin. Can I open the curtains? No? Let me light up. Whoa. What's this? A Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm of House Garrick. Well, told you it was the Prussians. It's always the Prussians. Hey, can I open these? I can. Sounded like somebody moving around in there. Probably is. Just heard a door. Somebody needs to clean these windows. What the heck was that? Just shut that. No, I'm not going to light that.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, I'm Daniel, and that was an excerpt from Daniel's diary. So apparently I did some digging in Algeria. That's what I got from that. So I guess there was a ghost living inside that urn? I can throw it too. What is this? Nope, there we go. Oh, lantern oil. And a tinder box. And I heard some music over here. And I'm stuck. Okay, so what was the point of this room? Just the chest? Apparently. Apparently that room was just to give me a little bit of lantern oil and a tinder box. Okay. I swear I hear something else walking around up here. And now I'm checking all these drawers without looking at what's on the other side of the hallway. Yeah, okay. It's locked. Something about history. And I have not been in this room. That is a giant painting. And we're apparently in the Black Forest, I would guess. Hello? That was kind of creepy. Whoa. That's not water dripping there. Bugs. A piano. Bunch of cave-ins. Oh, that's nothing. More nothing. And a little bit more nothing. Broke down door. Ah, crap. What's that? So I'm stuck here now. Okay. Oh, and there's a peekaboo hole here. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Those are really neat bookshelves. And more cave-ins. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. I'm gonna light this candle over here. There's a note. Probably from my own diary. Telling me to go murder old guys. What's this? I can't make it out.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay, so it sounds like Daniel's always had some misadventures. Now, how did we end up in Brennenburg Castle in the middle of the Black Forest in Prussia? From a dig in Algeria. I bet we'll find out. I bet we'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna go in here now. Now that's really thick spider webs. I'm really digging those bookshelves.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. So whatever the shadow is, that would explain why there's all the cave-ins and that trembling that we experienced. Awesome. I'm getting lots of tinder boxes. How many do I have? 11. Is there an easier way to do that? Well, it's not like that's hard, I guess. Okay. Thought there might be something more in this room. I'm just kind of clicking as I go here. What did I just write? Daniel's note to self. Oh, I haven't seen this. 19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask you how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing. Oh, no, we've seen this. Yeah. Go find him and murder him. Okay, who's Wilhelm? And that's just... So what did I just write down? Oh, must find a new way out of this area. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. And find the key for the wine cellar. Hey, I closed that. Why is that open? Hey, I threw that chair as well. No? I don't see anything out here. What? Oh. How did I manage that? Thought it said it wasn't breakable by hand.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I meant to pick up the oil, not light the lantern. Is there... No, I can't open that. Here, I'll light that. There's a note in there. And a book. And a... Hey, can I use this to... Hey, there we go. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. Revenants are the fastest moving ghosts. You cannot outrun them. It's terrible. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, the guy we're going to murder, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is, in fact, the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. He's a vampire. I don't think that's anything. Okay, so I got... My game just freeze? What's that? Oh, this must be a puzzle. Are there other books I'm supposed... Yep, there's one. Oh, no, that's just a book. Oh, I see. There's a door behind here. A draft and a faint lighter coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Yeah, tip it over. Okay. So I found 2 books. Do I just have to find all? I think it's 3 books. That's what Alexander was saying when we came into the room. Do I just have to find the 3 books, or is there a certain order they have to go in? Did that just take 10 of my tinders? I don't know. Okay. Let me get these out of my way here. I think there's... I found 2 books. There's got to be another one. Kind of lighter colored than the others. Here. Come on. There we go. It would have sucked if they had to go in a special order. I wasn't really paying attention. Can I light this? I can. To the wine cellar. What? Oh, that door's open now. Okay. And what's this? I don't know. You ever wonder what a ghost story would be like from the other's point of view, from the ghost's point of view? You just got all these home invaders come in and mess up all your stuff and yell at you and run around and scream. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough, and their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Is that like cattle? He's a vampire. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Okay. Cask of Amontillado on the King's Men. That doesn't seem like a good plan. This Alexander's a bad dude. Okay, so I think we're back out around the cave-in now. Yeah. I think I already checked this. You know, maybe I'll just leave those open so I can see that I've been through. Uh-oh. Did you see that? You know what? I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna follow. I don't see anything. I got the key to the wine cellar now. I think I can leave. I did not like that. It's that music again. It's coming from that way. Whoa!
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay, I didn't realize I was supposed to be controlling this. So I'm in this black room. It's forcing me to look at that.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Something on a pedestal.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, so he's having some kind of astral projection experiences or something. What's that? I think it's time to get out of here. I got the key to the wine cellar, so I can head down there. Sand gave way to his tired body as he focused in his dry, crusted lips. What the heck? What is that? That's nasty. Now, okay, so that stuff was not there before. That's growing. Okay, the wine cellar. Yeah, I have the key to the wine cellar now. Let's see, that's the laboratory. We want the wine cellar. Okay, so I have to actually use it? How do I use it? I don't know how to use it. Like that. Okay, we're in the wine cellar. The wine cellar is bigger than my entire house. Okay, so I'm...
Where did the Baron go? Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay, so now there's green goo instead of pink goo. Is there a candle in here? Yes. Okay, the door just closed on us. I hear you. Sounds like somebody laughing or crying. I can't quite tell which. I don't think there's anything hidden behind these barrels. No. Let me just see, what is this stuff? A jar of cuprite? Cuprite? I'm not familiar with that. Beware when standing in darkness. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I think that's just spilled wine. I don't think that's blood. I hear footsteps. Got a little refill on my lantern. That was nice. No? Now, why can't I just take one of these hammers and bash off those calamine? And I got whacked by a barrel. And now there's a red trail leading away from where I got whacked by the barrel. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and the door is caved in. All right. Wonderful. So... am I supposed to... There's some really awful sounds. Let me see. It's coming from up there. Here, I want to light that candle. Is there... now, how am I supposed to get out of here? Oh, okay, I can pull it like that. I see. And that's why we read the directions on the screen. I don't know if I want to leave this room though right now. I'm gonna run into whoever's out there with all that indigestion. Hello? Okay, so I got credit for solving the puzzle. Okay, that's chunks. More chunks.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Okay. Oh, here's that pink goo. Pink goo is back. Somebody's stomping around upstairs. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer apparently write. What are you doing, Bottle? Stop it. Alright. What is this? Aqua Regia. Okay. Well, I want to keep these to about an hour, and that's about where we're at now. So, we've made some progress. I'll play this again in the future. We'll get through the whole game. Some weird stuff going on here. I don't remember any of this. But thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle through Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I look forward to experiencing the rest of it with you next time. So have a good night. Thank you for watching.